So we're at Fisherman's Village in Punta, Gorda, one of our favourite places to go. It's basically a pier, but it's covered over, and they have bars and restaurants and some lovely shops, lots of lovely things to buy. So come along with us and see what we can find to buy.
There was plenty of parking to one side of the entrance. The entrance itself was lovely. There's a nice little display of plants, look really absolutely gorgeous. And then you head up some these steps to get to the main thoroughfare, which was adorned with fairy lights. And Joanne absolutely loves fairy lights. A happy woman. At home we have a family tree. That's basically a driftwood Christmas tree that's up the whole year round with various ornaments on it. And here is our family tree.
It's a nice little tree.
Joanne is always on the lookout for souvenirs that we can hang on our tree when we come back from holiday. So there's one store there, Sea Bags, and that was selling bags made out of recycled sail. Golly, they were really nice. We both like looking around these one-off artisan type stores where you can pick up unique decorations for the home. So back home I would have a cappuccino every morning, and I absolutely love them with honey as a sweetener. But in Florida they're in somewhat short supply. So seeing a nice coffee shop, I made best use of my opportunity.
He always takes me eating.
So yes, we did share an apple turnover and it was delightful. And no, we didn't feed the bird. He was going into the rubbish bin to rescue scraps.
Is that nice?
It is lovely.
Got his coffee.
It's nice to have a nice cappuccino, having not had one for some time. Cheers. So that was a really welcome rest, and now let's get back to the hard jobs of wandering around a pier with shops. As well as the artisan stores, you can also find fashion boutiques for both genders at multiple different price points. I picked up some lovely Hawaiian shirts in one, which was reasonably priced and a good discount. So I'm pretty sure this area wasn't here when we last came here. I don't think I'm lacking in those observation skills, but someone has set out a very nice sandy area, a bit like a beach, with a bar and chairs to lounge around on. Looked absolutely lovely. And here's a novelty shop where you can buy items with witty comments if you wanted to. And I always love some wall art, and this one was really nice as it was one of the little bits that led out to the areas where the boats were. Interestingly enough, probably the time of year that we were coming this time, I think we're about 4 weeks later in the year than we usually come, and there were absolutely no pelicans anywhere. Utilising container doors made this very much a seaside environment. This was a bar and restaurant, and it served a variety of food, and the drinks were always cold when you wanted them to be cold. And it was about this time that we realised that something had changed, and sure enough, the roof that had previously enclosed this end of the pier seemed to have gone, probably a product of Hurricane Ian.
Just a message from me to everybody back home. It's very hot here. I have to say that every year.
So if you walk round to the right hand side of the pier looking outwards, you get to an area of boats, and there's some really nice boats here.
Or 2 or 3 of those yachts. I'll just buy them up, shall we, Steve? They're humongous.
You must be kidding.
So we're finishing this segment of the video, and we will now be moving 38 miles up the road to Venice and Sharkys on the pier. So Sharkys is at the Venice Municipal Pier, which is located at Brewhouse Park on the southern area of Venice. Every time we come to this part of Florida, we eat at Sharkys at least once. We love the food, and if we're at the right time, there's usually a lovely sunset. On this occasion, it looks like there's a wedding going on the public beach. Who doesn't like a wedding?
The principles of marriage that have supported them and strengthened them throughout their relationship. For this cause, God has loved us and created us to walk by.
The beaches here are known for their superb shells, and you can also find fossilised shark teeth.
Marriage also encourages new life and new experiences. It finds new ways of expressing love through the ups and downs. The rings are an unbroken circle representing unending love. As often as either of you look upon these rings, may you remember of this moment and the love promised.
So nearby you will find picnic shelters, sand volleyball courts, public restrooms and the pavilion. Never come across a wedding on a public beach before, but I suppose it makes good common sense. It's an ideal backdrop, absolutely lovely day, and all our best wishes to the happy couple. So this beach is truly lovely. There were lots of people lapping up the sunshine, as well as people wandering around down by the water's front. Really calming, relaxing and fun. So if you'd like to see more content like this, we would really appreciate it if you could like the video, subscribe and ring that bell for further notifications. So this guy wriggling along in front of the restaurant to the amusement of the diners, we believe is a coach whip snake. Supposedly entirely non-venomous, unless backed into a corner it will not fight. However, don't take our word for it, we may have got it wrong. So this pier is actually owned by the city of Venice. It's 720 feet long and 22 foot wide, and at the moment this is the third iteration having been built or rebuilt, and this one was built in 2004. So this is Papa's bait shop. It's located midway down the actual fishing pier, and people can purchase live or frozen bait if they want, as well as various clothing and paraphernalia. And if you want to fish, you don't actually need a license. It's free to fish, and a number of people were doing so at the end of the pier. There's also another restaurant above Sharkys on the pier, but we've never actually been there, so I can't give you a view as to what the food's like. Maybe one day we'll try it. There's also a gift shop, and that sold a variety of t-shirts, some fossilised shark teeth, as well as other items. And this little chap looked as if he was after some drink and food as well. It looks as if he got something to eat.